Prophets throughout troll and human history have predicted it, but now thanks to advances in modern science we can say for certain. The end of the world is at hand. Soon multiple meteoric impacts will ravage the surface of our world, and everyone you know and love is going to die. But don't you worry, we have a plan, and if everyone plays their part, we will all have a brighter tomorrow. A team of our best and brightest minds in both troll and human military science, engineering, and computer programming have created a special computer game called S-Base, and you have all been selected to play.
Oh boy, I love games! I can't wait!
Easy there, Timmy. This game is very important. The fate of the entire universe is counting on it. You can't just rush in willy-nilly.
That sounds like an awful lot of responsibility, mister. Maybe this is a job for a grown-up.
Very good, Timmy. Normally you would be absolutely right, but our experts all agree this game can only be played by a group of very special children. Let's get started. Our S-Base team has taken the liberty of creating an exact copy of all our players' rooms right here on base with all the modern comforts of home. I'm sure you can agree it's like you never left. Feel free to relax and enjoy our state-of-the-art facilities and get to know your teammates in special team-building exercises. But when you hear that warning alarm, proceed to your room door for entry procedures.
Entry procedures? What's that?
To make sure the game begins without any silly time-wasting shenanigans or worse, unaccounted for foreign elements, there are strict measures in place to control who or what can enter your room.
Okay, but I'm already in my room, mister. Let's start playing a space!
Whoa there, kid. Even if you're already in your room, you have to go to your door. All of your rooms have had gamma ray emitters installed. 1 minute after the alarm sounds, anything alive in your room, not going to be alive anymore.
Gamma rays? That sounds really, really scary. Is it safe to have something like that around us kids?
Relax. They were built by scientists. You trust scientists, don't you, Timmy? Don't you?
Yes, mister.
Good. Once you're at your door, you and your authorized parental guardian figure will swipe your handy S-Base ID cards on the door sensor at the same time. That way, we know only you and you alone will be going in the room. We wouldn't want some foreign element like, say, a crazy serial killer or something running around in your room during the game. That'd be really bad, don't you think?
So I'll have to play all alone? That doesn't sound fun at all.
Oh, Timmy, you didn't read your new ID card, did you?
Jeepers! I have a server and a client. These are the names of my bestest friends. What does this mean?
It's about time we talk about how to play the game. You and all your friends have been assigned a perfect pair of partners with which to play S-Base. These are your server and your client. Your S-Base software is pre-installed and ready to play. No need to worry about frantically searching for a game disk and keeping your friends waiting. The server program controls your client player's room, while your server player controls your room. It's that simple.
Oh boy! Now it's time to start playing!
Not just yet, Timmy. You have to wait your turn to play. In the meantime, chat with your parents. Don't worry about them. They've been relocated to the Arc Chambers hidden beneath 2 of your fellow players' rooms. Where they are? That's top secret. We wouldn't want any foreign elements messing with your parents and the important team staff, would you?
No, sir. I sure am happy that they will be safe.
You're a good kid, Timmy. When the red light next to your computer turns on, it means your server has logged on and it's time to get moving. Your server will deploy some funny-looking machines into your room, into designated outlined areas. You have been keeping your floor clean and uncluttered, right, Timmy?
Uh-oh.
Oh, Timmy, the universe is counting on your room being neat and tidy. So hop on it, mister. There we go. Was that so hard? Now let's get started. That funny-looking machine is called a Cruxtruder.
That's a silly name. What does it do?
We'll get to that. First, you need to open it up. Go in your closet and retrieve your Crux Popper. This handy tool will help you remove that stubborn lid. It's super convenient. But just to be safe, if you cannot reach your Crux Popper, tell your server to whack it with something heavy. Rule 1 of S-Base, always have a backup plan, and a backup for that. The moment that lid is off, the countdown starts. Don't panic, just turn the little wheel and out comes a funny little cylinder. Meanwhile, your server should have deployed a pre-punched card. Nab it up quickly.
What's that strange light in the air? Is it magic?
Don't be ridiculous, Timmy. Magic is fake as shit. That is your kernel sprite. I could explain it to you, but it's really complicated. Let's just leave that to the scientists.
I trust scientists.
Good. All you really need to know is, you should throw an item into it to prepare it for the second half of the game. Our team has already selected what we believe are the perfect items to use and delivered them to your room in sealed boxes. These are marked Prototype 1 and Prototype 2, as well as your name. But what's the first rule of S-Base, Timmy?
Always have a backup plan?
You got it. So in case you believe your items have been tampered with by foreign elements or some kind of mix-up, it's time to cover the basics of prototyping.
Alright, let me just throw in something and we can get back to playing.
You can't just throw anything in there, Timmy. This choice will affect everything. It determines what kind of friends and foes you'll find in your game. We have to remember the 3 Ps. Perished. Whatever it is you use, it better be dead or represent something that was once alive. Otherwise, that silly old sprite won't even give it a second look.
Like me and human broccoli.
Ha ha! Oh, Timmy. Don't make me take my belt off. Powerless. You wouldn't want some kind of super powerful monster to eat all your friends, would you? Well, that's exactly what will happen if you prototype something too powerful.
But wouldn't my sprite be super duper amazing if I picked my favorite Troll Superman comics?
But so would the monsters. Think with your brain and not your horns. Last but not least, personality. This is especially important for the second prototype. Make sure whatever it is you use doesn't have a nasty personality. Your friends will thank you. Now get prototyping and get moving. Back your doll and pre-punched card. The rest of the process is very easy. Even a primitive can do it. You know who I mean. Take that pre-punched card and insert it into the slot on this funny looking machine. Put the doll on the receiving end and look at it go.
It's a funny looking vase now.
That means you did it right. Uh-oh. It looks like there isn't a lot of time left. Double time it to your alchemimeter, little mister. Time to place your carved doll onto the platform and watch the magic happen. Not actually magic.
Like this?
Oh, Timmy, the carved doll goes on the little platform. Rookie mistake.
I'm sorry.
No time to apologize. The timer is almost up.
Neato, it made a little doll.
Don't get attached to it. It's time to break it.
But why?
Don't ask me. Ask a scientist. It's just how you enter the game.
Sorry, little doll. Here it goes! What was that light?
You're now in the game. Now it's time to get on your computer and help your friend along. Start your server software and help your client player get into the game. Instructions will appear on your screen.
But if I'm on another planet, how can I connect to...
Science, Timmy. The wonders of science.
But there's no network.
Ha ha, science.
And how can I get electricity without...
Science. I think Timmy's getting a little tired. He's had a long day. See you next time on the next video, How to Play S-Base.